So as we take a look at Xander's swing, something to take note is how well Xander uses his body to create that really smooth, powerful motion. He hits it quite a long ways for somebody who isn't swinging violently or doesn't look like he's swinging excessively fast, but it's kind of a smooth buildup throughout the swing. And he does that by really utilizing his core. And when I'm talking to my students in person, I refer to the core as ribs to knees, front and back. And when we're going back, I like to tell people to coil around the pivot foot. We want to leave the trail knee still. And we want to use our core to make the best pivot, coil, however you want to look at it, on the backswing. Because what we're trying to do is when we create a coil, we first have to have an anchor, which is our trail foot. And then we're going to take torque and that energy, and we're going to take the rotational energy, goes back. Because we're putting our foot in the ground to create an anchor, we have energy coming up, and we store it right here in this back hip. And as you can see here, Xander's foot goes in the ground. He starts turning with his core, leaving that right leg still. And look at all that energy that he loads up into his trail side. Now, here's where a lot of people will make the mistake, is that they instantly try either one, they're going to take their hip and it's going to slide. So they're going to take all that energy and they're going to slide it on top of the ground, which is going to be wasted. Number two, that they waste energy, is that they try to spin the hips. That also, we're taking that energy and just turning it on top of the legs. That's not going to transfer anywhere forward, so it's wasted again. Or we couple number two with number three of rotating the shoulders as fast as we can. Again, wasting that energy that we just stored in the left hip, in the trail hip. What we need to do is we need to shift our pressure into our lead foot, transferring that energy that we just got in the trail hip and put it in that foot. And one thing I would say is to help you with your shifting, if you do find yourself having a difficult time shifting into the lead foot or shifting in general, is check the width of your feet at setup. We don't want them to be too wide because we still need to rotate, but if they're too narrow and too close together, you will be rotating more than you will be shifting. You can't really shift with a narrow base. You'll lose your balance. So check your feet width. That'll help you shift. But here in Xander's swing, looking at it, he does a great job of shifting, putting that left foot. Remember, he really secured that right foot, his trail foot in the ground. Now he transfers it by, look at that motion with his left foot. You can see it move, plants. Now all of that energy has been moved right to that foot. So now it bounces off the ground, goes up through his leg, helps his hip rotate, helps the shoulder rotate, and then keeps filtering through to right at impact, and it will explode through the ball. Through the club head and then through the ball. Now you can look at his extension past impact and look how he's fully extended, but look at that left foot securely in the ground because he took all of that energy, properly shifted into the trail foot so that that foot gets anchored, and then all the energy just goes up the body and then through the club head. So when you are working on your swing, try to start utilizing your body going back in your core to get the ball going back, to get the club head going back, and to have maximum energy coming through without having to hurt yourself by swinging excessively with your hips or shoulders. But we're using the ground, using torque to create power efficiently